There we go. Tiffany, you got up here fast. There you go. Hey, family. Hmm. We back. Last night was interesting. Yes, gratitude. I'm all right. I'm gonna drop the link so we can get the discussion going for about last night. How you thought it went? It was not long. God, I thought it was forever. I snapped out from like about 2 something, 2:30. I was like, where am I at? Where am I at? How did I get in this bed? You couldn't hear? Let me drop the link. I'm like, what is you opening up? The link is for those who attended the Mestetic last night. Y'all couldn't hear. We was well, they was right up on me, I thought. It might have been the music too. The link is in the chat for those who were on the Zoom or who were there in person. You can come up and discuss how things went for you, what you saw, what you felt, what you could and could not hear. You said the music was drowning it out. Yeah, okay. Hey, Sandra Fox. Come on up, y'all. Don't be trying to run and put on no bonnets. You got healed yesterday? How everything go for y'all? Come on. Come on up. Don't be shy. Get on up here.
Hey,
Greetings. How are you?
greetings. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm better than what I was earlier. I was a little fucked off earlier.
Oh, Papa Candela worked you over last night. Oh my goodness.
I see. I mean,
When I say that I really enjoyed it. Now the sound was in and out, but as far as seeing you work, I want to come to a live one. I got to be there. I got to be in the room.
yeah, it's a lot different.
Amazing.
It's a lot different, I guess, when in person.
Amazing. When I say I was truly amazed, I was amazed. I couldn't
Gratitude.
hear everything, but as far as
Gratitude.
just like seeing and just imagining what you were saying, I was gone.
Gratitude, Miss Gemini. It takes a lot out of me for sure, you know what I mean? But it's worth doing when people tell me like I'm healed or I feel better.
Oh, I think we all, even us on the that were on the other side, because every time you did, I mean, to see you move the way you were moving, you could tell that it wasn't you. It was just like the movement, and when you were like blowing into the camera, it was like I was like, I'm telling you, I am so grateful that I got a chance to experience it. And I'm going to go down and let somebody else come up and talk. But I'm telling you, I enjoyed myself.
Gratitude. I appreciate it so
Gratitude.
much.
Love you to life.
Gratitude for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Love you to life as well.
All right. Bye.
Miss Donna,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Um, well, I still got a little burn in here, but it's
Yeah.
all right. So, how did you
Gratitude for yesterday.
enjoy it, or no, or were you confused, or what was your reaction?
The sound kept going in and out, but watching, like when Mama came out, I got so emotional. I wanted to cry.
Really?
Um, I always, always, I love her so much. I always get
Gratitude. I
emotional
love
when
her
she
too.
dances. So I thought it was beautiful. It's always beautiful.
Gratitude. Gratitude. Did
So
you
I appreciate you
did you
giving
feel
me that.
any energy? Because you were on the
Yes, you
Zoom.
know what? My heart raced. Like as soon as she started, my heart started racing, and I was like, "What's going on?" you know. But it was in a good way. Like it was amazing. I knew that it was her. You know.
Gratitude. Yes.
Yeah.
I so appreciate. I appreciate you for attending as
Yeah.
well.
Christine, I'm gonna do
Dominique
anything
was
you
there
need
in
me to.
person. Say it again.
I said I'm gonna do anything you need me to.
Yeah. Oh,
Always.
well, listen, I appreciate it. I definitely do. Come up, you guys, so you can tell me how it went for you, what you saw, what you felt, what you thought about it. So, Dominique, you're on mute. I've muted you for a second. You got to take yourself off.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. It was an amazing experience. I mean, being there in person, you could feel how heavy the energy was when like the deities came through. And I was remember just talking with some of the cousins before we went to the event, and I was just like, I really want to see the Mama Lama Dama dance, and I just really enjoyed how Papa sat down and he spoke with me, and he validated a lot of the things that I had been dealing with, like internally, and it was an overall amazing experience. I have no words for it that can describe it really.
Gratitude. So, did you go down or no?
I Yes, like I didn't want to. It was I went down, but I didn't like hit the floor, go down. It was really, it was, the energy was just so heavy. Like the best way I can describe it was like a drunk feeling. Like
Mm.
that was the best way I can describe it. But it was
That's
such
funny.
a,
That's how Marshall describes it as well.
yes, but it was such a healing type of energy. Like you could feel it. Like you could feel the energy just moving through you. And I mean, and especially when she get into her dance, oh my goodness.
Come on up, Janae. Yeah. I don't know how she does it because this body be hurting. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking she may not even get to dance yesterday. But watching some of the video back, I'm always shocked. I said, look at this big old body moving around.
she was working it, baby. I was like, come on, Mama Lama Dama. And and I love the relationship between the Mama Lama Dama and Papa. And
Oh,
like
child.
yes, and I know like last night experiencing it firsthand, like you see the love, like even between the deities, you can see the love between Papa and the Mama Lama Dama. And it's like it's beautiful.
Gratitude. I know Autumn over there experienced it firsthand with Mama. How did it go, Autumn?
Oh my gosh, y'all have to be there because it's so different in person. And whew, y'all, I tried to give Mama a apple, and she looked at the apple. She said, threw it on the table. Like it was so beautiful. I kept falling out. Like, to sleep, y'all. Like, when you go to sleep, it's way different. Like, I ain't never been put to sleep, but still conscious, but still sleep, and you can't do nothing about it. Like, I don't know. It was really beautiful. That's all I can say. It's really beautiful. The experience is amazing. Like, it's not it's not what you see on camera. It's not what you see on camera. It's so much different in person.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
when Papa, you could see him actually coming in the vessel. Like, you could see everything. It was amazing. Like, for real. Like, it was
I
so
know
beautiful.
Tony said it's something about him stretching his legs out like he had to fit in the vessel.
Yeah.
Like you could see, like it was different. Like I said, I've been to Mestetic before, but this one was different. Like the best ways. Like the last one, was, of course, it was magnificent too. But like how everything played out. Like he got in the vessel and was like, got his leg in it, like
Mm-hmm.
like now I'm in. And then Papa go to
Yes, I love when he dancing.
it's like it's up now, Papa and another thing I feel like she said, like being here is way different. The energy, like even just when Mama walking around the room, it's like you can feel the energy like coming when she make eye contact with you. Woo! It's like you feel it like in your soul, like in your body. It's like it's really the energy. And last night I feel like it was so intimate. I feel like it was so like almost like it was destined how everything played out. I feel like everybody had each other, and since that's what it's all about, like the connection of the soul and us rising together, I really
Mm-hmm.
so it's much gratitude for your time, your energy, and just being in the midst of you. I just appreciate it. Gratitude.
Gratitude. Gratitude. I appreciate that, y'all. Um, Miss Janae, gratitude. How are you?
You're welcome. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. So you were on the Zoom.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you experience it? Is this your first one or
It
no?
was no, ma'am. This is actually my second one that Yehuda had actually called my name for me to win. So I was grateful for that.
Mm.
Because the first one
Okay.
I believe it was the hand gestures class. That's the first one I had went to was the Mestetic in class that you had. But it was beautiful. Like somebody else said, the way just to see your body change and know that it wasn't you, like you was all crouched down almost like all the way to the ground, like moving and just swivering up like a almost like a snake. It was so nice and it was beautiful to see everybody hugging and catching each other and crying. It was so infectious. I know I was in the car crying even though I
Mm.
couldn't hear half of it, just from the energy, and you can tell, but from the facial expressions and the body language, that it was just everybody was just crying. It was just making me cry, and I was like, yes, yes.
Yeah. Gratitude. Yes. It's
Yeah, I
always
was making
good
sure I
to
did
watch it
okay as a
back,
host.
though.
I was trying to tell everybody. I was like, no, she told me to put everybody on mute, y'all. I'm sorry, she told me to.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that too. I thought it was longer. So when I went to the Zoom today, I'm like, this is only look like an hour or something. It was like,
Hmm.
yeah, it was short, but they got to the point. I'm like,
You did a
what?
lot within an hour, a lot.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that Gemini says that the young lady that kept getting knocked down, that's Autumn up here in the box. That's
Oh yeah,
Autumn.
Autumn was getting it. Autumn was getting every piece of it, and it was beautiful.
Wow. Gratitude. Gratitude. I know, Aaliyah, you just said that you felt healing.
Yes, ma'am. I do kickboxing through my homeschool. So I like sprained my ankle, and I woke up this morning and my ankle was fine.
Oh wow. Wow. Now that's a testimony. You hear me?
I have look. I'm just putting myself in it. I have one too. Um, I know I was drinking a little bit, but I didn't even drink. I didn't drink enough to where I should have been tipsy or anything. And every time Mama kept blowing, I don't know if you was able to see everybody on the video. I was holding the phone. She had to catch it. I kept So I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yes, I
So
have to
my
keep
hair
stopping
went back and
myself.
I dropped my phone. So she had to pick it up. So I was looking around like I was lost. So my other daughter, she was sitting there. I said, "You sleepy?" She was like, "Yeah." I don't know. I said, "Well, you ain't been drinking too. It's just me. So I'm not tripping." She's like, "No." But
Wow.
every person she kept going to, and it reminded me of I don't know if you remember. I told you about a dream I kind of had when Mama came and she was asking me about meeting my ancestors. And the way you were moving, it reminded me of the dream I had. You were moving exactly how she was moving in the dream. So I was like, this is amazing to see. Like I said, okay, now I'm 100%. I know I'm not crazy that she came and was asking me these questions because I'm like, she's moving exactly the same way when she came and showed me in the dream.
Mm, amazing.
I don't know what she did to me, but she did something because I looked at her and I said, "Did I drop my phone?" She was like, "Yeah, you dropped the phone. I picked it back up." It's like, okay, I just want to make sure I'm not drunk or nothing.
That is so crazy. The fact that you can feel it through the phone. Now, let me tell you what's funny, because Malika was telling me and Marshall was telling me that okay, so we had the Zoom going, but Malika was also recording on her phone. So she said Lama Dama thought that she had people on her phone. So she kept coming up to Malika's phone to make some sleep, but it wasn't nobody. Malika said, I told Marshall, just let her do it. We may need this later. It may. I said, that is so funny. She thought somebody was on there trying to put them to sleep too. I said, she was working everybody. I'm going to
No.
drop the link again just in case somebody wants to come up and talk about their experience as well.
But yes, it was beautiful. I'm gonna head down and let someone else come back up.
Okay, gratitude, Dominique.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and tap out too. We still here, but we're gonna do the same to somebody else if they want to say something.
Okay, gratitude.
Okay, we love all of y'all on here. Like y'all look nice, pretty.
Yeah, come on up, Phantom. Come up, Nick. Kaylee, didn't
And
you?
y'all
Were
like
you on the line? Come up, Chenlu. Come on, who said something?
I did. I was gonna say, and like y'all, when y'all meet the cousins, they're so loving. I looked up after when Mama put me out. I looked up and I see nothing but cousins around me. Like y'all, everybody was there for each other. Everybody like it's a different feeling when you actually meet them in person, y'all. Like they're so loving. You feel love. Like I don't know. Like it's so different and beautiful and divine. Y'all have to come to the Mestetics. Like it's different in person. It's so different. But that's all I wanted to say.
Well,
I
next
think
time
you
it
cousin.
should be better with the sound. So our apology for that. Miss Jean had actually bought me a microphone, but I didn't know that. So I didn't get it. I didn't have it. She wanted the sound to be good for the Mestetic, and I didn't know, so I didn't get to get it. But child, you said Papa was hitting on Autumn. Child, that's probably because they said Mama was not happy about it. I said, "Ooh, child, it was not Autumn's fault." Hey, Tamara.
Hey, greetings.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm
Oh,
doing all
come up,
right. How about you?
Janani. How was your experience, Tamara?
Oh, this is like my fifth Mestetic. I did,
Yeah.
I had two implants, and this was like my third Zoom Mestetic. So, like, it's so amazing and so different every time. I think this was the Mama worked the hardest this time. I think, like, for me, like, this is the hardest I ever seen her work. And I think like somebody else has said on the Zoom chat, like maybe the part that we did that we wasn't supposed to. Yeah. And I feel like I was just so glad that um, the panel was able to make it there because I remember you saying like, you just wanted it to work out, and I think that. everybody needed to get their healing first so that it could. That was that was my thought. And that was just so amazing to me. That's all I want to say.
Gratitude, gratitude. You're right. You've been to a few. I know you came to the one that was in person. I know that. So gratitude for showing up all the time. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to have you. Even though I
That's
didn't
always
I saw everybody on the Zoom, but when I go out, that's it. You know what I mean? So
right,
I appreciate
right.
you.
Gratitude.
Miss Tanya, you were present?
I was on the Zoom, me and my daughter
Oh
Tamara.
my goodness. This your first one?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tell me about it. What was your experience?
Even though the sound kept going in and out, still just to be there. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, during the time while we was watching on Zoom, our laptop just went off and wouldn't come back on.
Oh.
And so we had to go back on through the phone because it wouldn't come back on at all.
Oh
But we
wow.
still we got to saw Ramadan when she was dancing, which that was neat, and how she was healing the people, knocking, I'm gonna say, making the people sleep.
Yeah.
And
You say knocking them out. She was knocking
I
them
just want to
out.
say that,
I haven't
but
seen fully, but I've seen a couple clips on people's phones, so I can't wait to watch it.
yeah. And the guy that was in the back with the white T-shirt with the dreads, she was
Yes.
really good.
I
She
was
was really
that's what I've
getting
been
him.
waiting to talk about. Yes.
Oh, that's Miss
The young
Odessa's cousin.
man, yes, because
Yes.
whatever that she was healing, you could tell he was so just he wouldn't blink. He was just staring right back into your eyes,
I
and you
mean,
could tell y'all was
it's,
having a conversation telepathically. Even though you was
Mm.
talking to him, you could tell that it was touching him so deep to where
His
he wanted
mama
to
was
say, "Yes,
talking to him,
ma'am.
but Peter was
Yes,
asleep somewhere.
ma'am."
and when
It was
she
so beautiful.
when she would wake him up, she'll put him back to sleep again. I was like, oh God. And I was like, oh, I really would have loved to been there in person. I really would. Because it
Y'all
was
hear snoring? That's
it
Marshall. Don't worry about it.
even though you
His really
couldn't,
was making me cry. I was like,
yeah,
yes, the young soul, yes.
Mm.
even though the sound was going in and out, it still was amazing how you get, saw everything, how, the deities come in and Papa with the dancing. Oh, I was loving that with the head movement he was doing.
He was hitting
Oh,
the
I was
papa.
I was loving that. And gratitude to Carbon. Carbon, he was trying for us to hear when he was walking around, I guess with your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But gratitude to him because he kept saying, "Y'all, I'm trying my best," because we couldn't hardly hear because the sound kept messing up. But it still was amazing though.
Gratitude, Miss Tanya.
But
Gratitude.
it was, I mean, gratitude to you. That's all I can say. Love you to life.
Love you too. Nick
Because
T. Oh, go ahead, Miss Tanya.
oh no, you that's fine.
Go ahead, Nick.
Listen, okay, so the sound was, I don't want to keep repeating what everybody else is saying, but just to see the way Mama Dama came in and just, like you said, knocked everybody out. Baby, I think Autumn, man, listen, that first hit, I was like, ooh, she gonna feel that in the rising, baby. In the ground, and then she came back to her and she was like again, and she was out again. I was like, woo. I don't know, the power, it was amazing. I wish we were there.
Mm.
Like it
Cause
was
you're
one
used to
of those
coming.
that,
You've been to a few of them as well. You and your wife, y'all been to a few of them.
yes, and to be there, it is, man, it's amazing. And we seen the energy through the room and just the way that it was just going, like, touch me, heal me,
Yes.
because that's what it was.
Yes.
It was a touch me, heal me moment. and it was amazing. I'm pretty sure everyone that was in attendance in person and on the Zoom, whether we could hear greatly or not, it was just to be there and to just be present, period, was just amazing. I hate that it was so short because I know how long they can go and how much work get done with, what I'm saying. The longer it goes, the more work get done. But what they say, great things come in small packages.
Yeah.
So it was great, and I'm glad that the people that was able to get what they needed and everything, and it was what it was. You did your thing.
Yeah. Gratitude, gratitude. I
Absolutely.
remember at one point I came back too and I looked down and I saw Autumn on the floor crying. I was back out. I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I was back out. I don't remember too much. I remember seeing, I think, Lanaya coming off the chair. Looked like she fell out the chair. But it was, of course, I'm always in and out. So I don't really remember a lot,
Yeah.
but from what I remember, things that I do remember, it seemed like it went well.
Yeah. Somebody hit the table though. I don't know who it was,
Yes,
but they was
Oh
at the
yes, I
table.
remember
yes,
that.
Yeah, I was
yes.
like, damn, they falling on the table.
That table.
It's real.
It was like a domino effect. It was like everybody back to back, boom,
Everybody
boom,
just
boom.
going through. It was like it was a domino effect. Like everybody just you.
Mhm.
Over it.
That's funny. Now,
Yeah.
Miss Denise, you came because you're Chan Lu, right?
Yes, I am.
How are
Um,
you? I know
I
this is your first, right?
yes, I'm so sorry. I had to turn off my camera because the cops were driving beside me, and I'm not trying to pay that ticket. But
Oh, okay. Just curious.
but yeah, it was cool. I had so many questions, but I just show gratitude that I was invited and able to attend. Um, it was really nice. There was a lot of energy, and I thought it was really cute when he started dancing. And yeah, I'm just at a loss for words. Like, I'm still dissecting it. I'm still taking it all in because I was just like so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, sorry. Unlearning, but
Absolutely. Gratitude.
um
Absolutely.
but yeah, it was really beautiful, and I saw like everybody's emotions, and I was able to hear a couple of things that were said, but you can just tell that that whole room full of all the cousins, there was so much healing, and you can just feel that energy through whether you're on Zoom or in the room with everybody. So it was beautiful to see, because yeah, you hear about it, you hear the cousins talk about it, but then to actually be there. So now I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to be there in person next time. But
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
pretty much it. I'm a little shy, so I'm gonna come down. But
Okay.
gratitude, everybody.
I
Bye.
appreciate you so much. Bye bye. Miss Valerie, you're on mute.
Gratitude, governors and cousins.
Gratitude.
That was not my first rodeo. I think I've been like four, one in person and like two or three times on live.
Oh,
But
okay.
I always feel the energy from it, even on live. But person is awesome. It's awesome. The
Mm.
first time I was there, I was put to sleep so many times, and I felt the energy, the healing, all of that,
Was it
all of
different
it.
for you on the Zoom last night?
Well, you can feel the energy, you can feel the healing, you can see the energy and the healing, all of that's going on. And Papa don't hold no punches. Oh my, Papa, I love Papa.
Yeah, I heard he told some secrets last night.
Yes, he did. It
That's
was
so
wonderful, and I was and I show gratitude for being chosen to be on the Zoom by Yehuda. I
yes.
love him. I love him. When he
Gratitude.
called my name, I was so ecstatic. I
Gratitude,
couldn't
Miss
believe
Valerie,
it.
for coming.
But I love it. Anytime I'm on there, I love it. In the in the presence of the deities. I love it
That's Marshall.
because I know they
I'm
healing,
just a little bit. I just touch your arm a little bit, quiet
and
it
that
down,
was it.
get it in. Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I just love it.
Gratitude, Miss Valerie. Gratitude.
Okay,
Now,
I'm a,
Lanaya, that's the one I remember her coming out the chair.
Yes, I came out the chair and I was told that I thought it was a game. But I don't think it is a game. It's not a game to me. It was just a lot for me. This is not my first mistake. I was on the Zoom last time, but and I was put to sleep on the Zoom.
Oh,
But you,
really?
yeah, you got to be in person. Like it's just Spirit made it happen. So I'll show gratitude for that. I show
Yeah.
gratitude for everything. I appreciate everything. I'm taking it all in. Nothing was spoken to me besides some words and some stuff that was whispered to me, but I'm cool. Okay, I'm cool. It was a good experience.
Oh, okay. You said some words was whispered to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, I show gratitude for coming, and I'm glad that you were able to attend because I think it is different in person than on Zoom, but the Zoom is still good too.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Yes. To witness it, period. Anyway,
Yeah.
even if you look at a video, you might get something from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gratitude. I
Gratitude.
appreciate y'all.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Well, um, Clear, I know that you were in attendance. Miss Quintina, y'all want to come up and give your experience, your account? Click the link because I would love to hear what you have to say. Come on up and speak. Huh? Oh, yeah, I think it's in the bag in there. That's okay. You said the signal is weak. Let me put it back in the chat so somebody else can come up if you like. There we go.
Christina, I just want to say gratitude again, and I'm gonna get off. Okay, I love you.
Okay, gratitude, Miss Donna. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Carbon.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Oh, I can't hear y'all. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, so Kalir, y'all tell me how your experience was and who else I just saw that I know was there, at least on the Zoom. It does go differently, I've been told, from Zoom to in person. Like you feel the energy on the Zoom. Hey, Guided, I knew you were on. You were in person. What's up, Guided?
Greetings, can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got my hair wrapped up. I ain't want to look too crazy.
Uh-uh. We can
But
see.
let me see. I'll take my hair out. Hold on.
Because we all
Yeah,
ain't
because
gonna
your
be able
hair
to
is
click the
curly.
right. So we all can just tap in. And just greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings. All right. Got your hair all done and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
I had to step out one time for the one time.
Okay. So how was it?
It was beautiful as always. It was a lot of healing being done, and I think that is something that is always going to be happening at the Mestetic. I think it's beautiful. I think was what was so beautiful is basically watching everybody receive their healing and having their breakthrough moments.
Oh, goodness.
That's my
Amen.
baby. I'm
Somebody got to
sorry.
press mute.
Oh, I didn't even think that was a baby. I don't know what that was. I thought that was my mic or something. But
Uh,
yes, it was beautiful. Papa was kind of sad because a lot of people, I guess the people couldn't make it in person. Made him a little sad.
oh, really?
Yeah, he started crying.
Oh,
Um, and Mama came out, doing her dance, giving life as usual. Period. It was funny. I mean, not funny, but yeah, well, I can say it was funny because Papa had me laughing so much, like my cheeks was hurting. I just like, please just calm down. Like, I just need to, but I couldn't stop. It was everything happening all at once. Healing, crying, laughing, everything.
yeah. I know Papa's always a good time, child. He
Yeah, it
on the
felt like
good side.
yeah, it kind of felt like, don't you know, like how you do a repast, and like even though like it's a funeral, you have some people that's crying, some people that's like finding little moments to laugh about. It felt like that, but not as heavy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gratitude, guide, and gratitude for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me. Well, gratitude for having me. I appreciate it a
Everybody
whole
said
lot.
they like your hair. They don't know you do hair.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was so I kept making jokes like, child, they're gonna be tired of me because all they gonna hear is these bees sound like a rain stick.
That's good. You did great on your own hair, though.
Gratitude. Yeah, I can only do my own hair. I don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
So that's why it looks like that all the time. How it be looking, because if I ain't got time for it, it just won't get done.
Okay, cause period. But it's all right. It looks good. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Uh, Mr. Kalir, this
Yes,
is your
man.
first time, ain't it?
For a minute, I've been on two of them.
Oh, you've been on two.
Yes,
Okay.
Papa.
How was this one?
He came out and gave me the good love, like he always do. My guy, you know. Mama did the healing. The energy was high. Um, I just had a good time, like I always do.
Gratitude.
I always do.
Mm. I'm glad you had a good time. Cause being on a Zoom, it could be, difficult. So
Yeah, it was hard to hear a little bit off and on, but Carbon had had, I guess, your phone. I could hear pretty good off of that, but some of it was going in and out, but it was pretty good overall though.
gratitude, Kalir.
Gratitude. Tell Yehuda, I said gratitude. Appreciate him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Phantom, you was there in person.
Greetings, greetings. Can you hear me?
Greetings. That's your second one, ain't it?
Yep, yep. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that was my second one, and it's definitely like it's different every single time. It's different every single time. But yeah, it was dope when Papa came through. He's so funny. It was dope when he came through. But actually wanted to say an observation because there's a lot of times like I'll do this practice and it's for like your third eye. And so you listen to like frequencies and beats and like you can feel like a pulling in your third eye area, right? So when mama when she was coming through dancing and stuff, it's like whenever she get close to you, you gotta be ready because she probably gonna try to put you out. But so when she came up to me and she put me out, I like my eyes closed, but I could feel that feeling in my head. It's the same feeling that I feel when I try to do those meditations and stuff, but it was like 10 times stronger. So that was crazy that I could actually like feel that pulling in my third eye, right? And
Yeah.
then so she woke me up, and then there was another moment where she came through and she told me to like do some work and stuff, and I don't usually like do that type of stuff. But so I just like listen. I just got up and she had me put hands on my sister Brianna on her forehead and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But nah, it's really crazy because like you just gotta be like ready to catch other people. That's like the main thing. Like I was like sprinting in there, you could hear my shoes squeaking, like running to catch somebody and stuff like that. Like so like I was just kind of being on watch, like, okay, let me go get behind this person, let me go get behind this person. But nah, it was like the energy was high. You could definitely feel that. Oh, actually, after she like put me to sleep, like I could literally just feel my whole body vibrating. Like it was like the energy was so high, and I was kind of just trying to like every time she put me to sleep, I was kind of just trying to absorb. I was just kind of sit in the energy. I wasn't trying to fight it, you know. I was just
Yeah.
trying to sit in it and just like feel the full feeling of that, and just like just be in that. So yeah, it was great. Like always, you know. So just gratitude for coming through and doing that like you always do.
Gratitude. Jose said the same thing. He said Quatita was like, I was vibrating right here or
Yep.
something. I
No,
said,
yeah, it
really?
was. Yeah, and she be looking at you, be like, "Oh, you think this is a game, huh?" I'm like, "No, I don't think it's no game. I don't think it's no game. Like, I already know what's up." Yeah, but
That is funny.
Charming's in the car too, so I'm gonna pass it to her so she
Okay.
can say
Yeah.
something real quick. Here, you might need this. Greetings, y'all.
Greetings. Hey, Charming.
So it was really amazing. This is, like Katita said, our second one, and I really enjoyed this one because it was a little smaller than before, and person.
Oh no, it's breaking up. It's breaking up, Charming. Oh no. She she may have to come out.
Hear me now?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, we driving through the mountains, so that's probably it. So I'm gonna try to make it quick. So I loved it for myself because it was very small, and I got to, like I said, I got to talk to everyone face to face. Like I got to see everyone's, healing, and I feel like for me that's so important because I'm such a community person that I got to be there and be involved in and understand, a good portion of everyone's healing, or like, at least be there where they need somebody to catch them, or whatnot. But I want to say I think Lama Dama erased a lot of my memory because I'm trying to, like, I can remember seeing her dance, but it kind of just like goes blank. So like
Wow.
my memory of her dancing, like I can see her dancing, but like I don't really remember anything else except for that. So that's very interesting. But
Wow.
yeah, but I want to show gratitude because I love the deities tremendously, and like they mentioned about like Lama Dama and the eye contact, like it is. I'm an eye contact person. When I talk to you, I look at you in your eyes. So to have her look at me in my eyes was so powerful for me. Like it felt it felt like I could see her and she could see me, which obviously, but like at a deeper level. And then she
Yeah.
told me she missed me, and I was like, I missed you too. So so it was it was
That's so
amazing as
cute.
always. Yeah,
Gratitude, Charming.
yeah.
Gratitude to you and Phantom both.
You
I
probably
Yes.
don't
appreciate it.
you probably don't remember Charming, but she basically was giving you kudos. She said you was a powerful bitch.
I see. I told you she erased my memory because I did not remember that.
Yes.
Wow.
I beyond honored, beyond honored. I will continue to work in, for them, so that I
And
can
be a
have this
powerful bitch.
experience.
That is
Right.
funny. Wow. Okay, well, I appreciate you both. I see Carbon has made it back.
Greetings. I
Carbon,
have greetings. Okay, yeah.
greetings.
So Miss Cartita, this was my first one. It's full circle. I won a ticket 2019. End of 2019. The shit hit the fan. It didn't happen. Full circle for me. So that I have to say that. Beautiful experience. Beautiful freaking experience. If you have not done it live, like Zoom ain't shit. Live ain't got shit on. Wait, was it the live? Yeah. Zoom, yeah. It's totally two different experiences. Um, Y'all, I was the cameraman. I was being put to sleep. I'm catching people. The energy is just so strong and moving. It's so dope. It is so dope. Mama Lama Dama healed me. That last night, I have very bad acid reflux. She straddled me, y'all. She literally straddled me and started like rubbing on me and doing whatever the hell it is she doing. But what I tell you, my stomach has not hurt in the last since she's done it. Like, and again, I had really bad acid reflux, and yeah, I've been great. Um, it was just a bomb experience again. Like everybody's catching one another. Mama's putting people to sleep. I just find it so fascinating because everybody was catching one another. It was like boom, boom, boom. Like as soon as somebody was right there. Like it was just surreal. It was so surreal. It was a great experience. And if you've never done it, you should. If you've never been, you should definitely go. It's worth it. It's worth the healing. It's worth all of it. It's so dope. And to actually see you, Quatita, change that shit, OMG. That is some whole other shit. And it's like at first I thought it was gonna be scary, but it was fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Like she that ain't her. It's really not her. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you watching on the screen, but it's like to be there, it's some whole other shit. Like OMG. Like Quatita, that is not her. I swear to you, that is not her. So yeah, I'm done. Just FYI, I got Chaz and what's your name? Jose.
Jose and Swag. Are they gonna speak too?
Y'all gonna speak?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, here they are.
We just letting him get in because
Yeah.
that's his first Mestetic, you know. So
Okay, yeah.
well, for me, the experience because it's my second time is way much better than the first one. I'm gonna say that it's way much better. Like the energy there, I felt the elevation in everyone that was there. You know, I felt the elevation in everyone. I loved how they made us work. Everybody worked. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody was sitting on their ass. Everybody worked. Somebody was following. Somebody had their hand on this person. That I love the unity and how we were just all holding each other up. Like, yo, the energy between everybody, just mama putting her hands on you and you falling asleep instantly and coming back into yourself and still being able to hold on to somebody and they holding on to you. Like, y'all don't understand like the love in that, you know, like. And I know Dominique was there and I was just making it comfortable for him. Like, hey, listen, this ain't never what you think it is. It's lovely. It's beautiful. And it was just that, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to see these and to know that we are so powerful that we have each other back. Don't even know. Ain't it's some of our first times meeting each other in person. You know what I'm saying? And just to know that, dang, they had my back. You know, like that's powerful. Like it was very strong elevation for everybody there. I think it was life changing for me.
Gratitude, Chad.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Okay. It's Jose
I'm so
now.
glad that Carbon said that because a lot of people do assume that it's still me. And that's why I'm quick to say, even when Janae said, you said you did, and I said, no, I didn't say anything. That's the Lama Dama. Because I don't want to take their credit. I don't want anybody to ever think that it's still me in the vessel, because it's not still me in the vessel.
No,
It's
it's not.
absolutely someone
It's
Not at
else.
all.
absolutely not.
Not at all.
Hey, can I just say real quick not you, when Lama Dama, no, that's a lie. When Papa brought up my neighbor situation and some details and that shit we didn't even discuss, Quatita.
Mm.
OMG. I was blown the fuck away. Everybody in the room know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it because yeah. But yeah. Okay, I'm done. Jose?
For me, the mistake was very powerful. I was actually asked to help get up and help work, and I was very grateful as well. I knew that had to do with hand signs, possibly, and on top of hand signs, putting hands on other people. But even in that same situation, I learned a lot of things that were going on in my personal life. I got to see them with the cousins, and I got to orchestrate that and see and heal with that, and also see different perspectives with that. And that had taught me something as well within this whole experience. It's not just one thing, it's not linear. how we're all connected is something that is so powerful and so divine. With you being there, you never know how much you being there will help you take something home and help take that home for yourself while you're healing with all your cousins around you. You're also healing something within you as well. And I learned that you're taking something home with you to heal because it's not just one thing. You have to heal internally, mentally, and physically and emotionally, not just here at the Mestetic, but also in your home life at home as well. It was kind of very interactive and very like, let me get to the point with it. And I was very honored and very, very honored to hear that, you know, this is something that you need to go through. you you are who you are. You're a crybaby, but you need to stand up for yourself. And I'm so happy Papa has said, the crybaby, but I love you. You know, it was still like you know who you are, but you also know come out of that. Like get out of that. You can get out of that. You are not just that. You are more. I learned a lot about myself within that experience. I learned a lot about myself in general. It helped me be able to step into myself and say, yeah, I might drop a tear here and there, but shut the fuck up with them tears and say what the fuck you need to say. And it had taught me that in that experience. And I had learned that in that experience. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for all the healing and how we all connected in so many things. Even when we stepped outside the Mestetic, it's like, we were drinking so much with Papa. When we got out there, we didn't feel the drunkenness. But when we stepped out, we were a little drunk, if that makes sense. Like when we left those doors, we were like a little tipsy. We were drunk, and we actually got to sit in it and feel each other and heal each other in a different way. Even when you have pulled off, the Lama Dama had said it's over. She was ready to go. When she was ready to pull off, it was ready to pull off, but we were still healing outside of those doors. The healing didn't stop. And I want people to know that as well. Like the healing kept going, even though Lama Dama said, I did the work. Like this is it. We kept going, even when it was hard.
It was almost like she gave us what we were supposed to have to go ahead and heal one another and speak life to one another and
Yes.
those type of things. Like I've done my part. I charged y'all up, finish that shit.
Yep.
Almost like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all have the power to do this. Y'all are Melanites. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that. We did
Gratitude.
that shit.
Gratitude to the La Madama. I
Gratitude.
heard, and I heard it was some unkind words that took place as well
Yeah.
afterwards. You know, and maybe energies were still high or something. I don't know, but
Mhm.
um, while I have you on, Jose, because you presented me with this paper, this little gift from Blake, and
Yes.
um, I'm gonna read it really quickly before we get to Quintina. She says, "Hi, I'm a big fan." How old is Blake?
Blake is, I believe, uh 10, going on
Okay,
11.
she's 10. Okay. So she says, "Hi, I'm a big fan. You are so sweet and pretty. When I grown up, I want to be you. You so kind from Blake. Bye." So that was
That's Blakey.
so sweet.
That's
Tell
sweet.
Blake I said gratitude and I love her. And when I grow up, I want to be her too. So
I will. Gratitude.
gratitude. Miss
So
Quintina,
Greetings, governess.
greetings. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for picking me. I wasn't trying to beat down the chat. I just had questions.
I said, let me go on and send her a link too. Because, yes.
Okay, so with Lama Dama, when she was like putting people to sleep, it reminded me of me being when I was in church, how the pastor would lay of the hand. And
Ye-
there's something to be said to that because it seems the same.
Yes. It's like a revival. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Um,
very similar.
yeah, just like everybody else. The music was making it hard for us to hear you, but I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad you got to come. Um, like I'm glad you got to experience it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for attending.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So maybe you get to come to one in person as
I
well.
know I need to feel that energy.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Um, I know Kaylee, you had got kicked off, but you've been up here too. Miss Kaylee.
Greetings, governess. Greetings, everybody.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, I was on the Zoom. This is like my second time coming to a Zoom Mestetic. It was really good experience to see everybody. Just the energy. I felt it through the phone myself because Papa looked at the phone and he was saying that it was 10 people on the Zoom that he could feel like their heart space calling to him. And I know that I was probably one of them people because I feel like I came in with a heavy
Mm.
heart. But it's like, I don't know, I feel today I feel a lot lighter. Like I don't know, I just felt the energy through the phone. I did. And I know being there probably felt 10 times better. but
Yeah. I'm
I
sure.
definitely got a lot from the Zoom as well. Um just praying to myself and just praying for everybody that was there to get through whatever they were going through because I could tell that people were really going through a lot just by the tears and them releasing all of whatever they were holding in. It was a beautiful to witness. When Lama Dama was going around putting people to sleep, I don't know, she was looking at the phone or she was looking at Malika's phone, but I turned around, my baby knocked out. Like she was full of energy, and next thing you know, she like knocked out. And I was like, oh my God, like so the energy, I feel like that's probably why the sound was messed up too, because the energy was just so big.
Mm.
Um, but it was a really great experience. I really have to make sure that I try to come to the next one in person because I would really love to experience that in person. And I just wanted to tell you gratitude for, giving me the link to come to the Zoom because I really appreciate it. I needed it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad to hear it. Gratitude for coming.
Gratitude.
Let's see. Miss Lulu, you'd have been to one in person. You came to DC, I think, right?
Yes. And I've been to one on the Zoom before this one, and this one was different. Although we couldn't really hear, I was it an echo.
No.
Okay. Well, although we can't really hear too much, I feel like the parts that we could hear was meant for us to hear. Like when Mama was working and playing the music, you can tell that it was Malika's voice. You could tell it was her music. And the
No,
song that
that's
was
that was implicit.
oh, well, it sounded like Malika, one of Malika's songs. But whatever song that was playing, the parts that were coming through, it was like patchy, but it was certain parts that were coming through that you can tell was probably a message for us to
Mm.
feel. You understand what I'm saying? And the energy was really high throughout the whole experience. I felt emotional, but towards the end, I actually cried because to see everybody getting not only getting healed, but everybody being put to work. And although I've been to one in person to watch that, it was so touching to me. And I got emailed you and I was trying to make sure that I got the link because I wanted to make sure I seen it. I knew that I was supposed to see that, to witness that. Even though I wasn't in person, I was supposed to see the healing between the cousins and even feel the energy that I felt throughout the whole thing. And when Mama was moving, and one of the cousins she had started to move with her,
Mm.
that it was beautiful to me. And she has I don't remember if it was Papa or Mama had said something. No, Papa started to say something to that same cousin when it first started, and then was like, "Oh, I can't say that," and walked off. And I kind of giggled off that because I'm like, Papa really wants to say certain things, but out of respect, he doesn't want to let everybody else know what those things are. And I love that about him. I love Mama as well. And also the part what Carbon was saying, it was funny to hear him say, like it was validation that all of that was actually happening. And even with Aubrey, you can see the emotion. Like,
Mhm.
wow, this is something to experience. And I just was grateful that I was able to see that.
Gratitude, Lulu. I'm
Love
glad you
you.
enjoyed it because you have had an experience in person now and twice on the Zoom now. So I'm glad you had a good time. So
And
I
I'm
so
always
appreciate that.
support because you are you what you do for us and trying to get us to understand who we are is amazing. And I may not watch every video, but I try to go back to watch it. I'm just grateful for you and love you to life. Love you, cousins. And Dominique, your nails was everything. And
Okay.
Guided, your hair, everything. I love you all, cousins. And I cannot wait to see everybody in person.
Yes. Gratitude,
Love
Lulu. Tell your sister I said hello.
I
Yes.
will.
Okay.
All right.
Um, Reese MTM.
Yes, greetings, Queen. Greetings,
Greetings.
everyone.
Greetings.
This
Just
is
call me
Odessa's
Quisita.
son.
Say it again.
Yes, this is Odessa's son.
Oh, I didn't know you was MTM.
Yeah,
What the hell? So yeah, they said you got put out a couple of times. How was it?
I'm gonna say first thing I want to say is gratitude, Malika, for calming me down too, cause it was freezing in there. I didn't have a jacket at all, and when Malika sprayed her spray on my hand, and she rubbed it together and started talking to me, it calmed me down, and I also felt warmth. So I also want to show
Mm,
gratitude for her for that too.
wow.
But
Gratitude.
the
Gratitude.
experience I had was Papa walked around. He started, talking with everyone, conversating with everyone. And then he came over to me, shook my hand. He's like, "Hey," I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey." And then when Mama Dama came, it was like, I don't know. She started doing the hand signals, and then when she came to me, it's just like I wasn't expecting her to come to me at all. But she had came over to me, and she started, talking to me. She started doing the hand signals, and she tapped my head, and then it's just like I can't really explain it. It was like a trance feeling. But
Mm.
when she had came over to us when I was sitting down, she looked at me in my eyes, and it was like it reminded me of Karate Kid. When Will Smith's son was locking eyes with the snake, and he was moving slow. And when she was locking eyes with me,
Mm.
she was doing the hand signals, and it was like I don't know. It just I calmed down, and then she started kissing me on my face, and then I started crying. It's like I don't know. And then the next day, I've been feeling better and better and better about everything in my thoughts and how I move. So that
Mm.
Mestetic really changed my life, and I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you too, Quatita.
Gratitude. Yes. So much love to you, Reese. So much love to you. I'm so glad you were able to come and attend. Absolutely. Because you are a young soul and you got to feel and understand. So maybe you can spread the word as well.
Of course,
So appreciative. Where's your mom?
she's in the bathroom right now.
Okay. But tell her we say gratitude to her as well for you both coming out.
All right,
Yes. Wow. That's dope.
appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cosmic Jenny.
Greetings.
Greetings, dear.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Um, that was my second Zoom. I've never been into one in person, but it was something about when I don't know. I forgot her name. The girl with the black tights and the black short shirt. When she
Oh,
said
that's
on Pop,
Autumn. Autumn.
okay, Autumn. When she said on Papa's lap, it was like I went into a trance. I was like, Mama is gonna get me for sitting on his lap. And then from that point on, every time when Mama came, every time she put her out, I would get so sleepy.
Mm.
I wouldn't go to sleep, but I would get so sleepy. So I've just been trying to like, what is it with me and her energy? Because
Mm.
I felt every time Mama put her out, and it's like she kept putting her out, and I would just get sleepy. I don't know what it was about that, but I don't know. The energy was just so high.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
enjoyed it. And then when Aubrey went and sit by Papa, I don't know what it was about that. I just felt so sad.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, why am I crying? I don't even know what they're
Mm.
talking about. I couldn't even really hear, but I started crying. But
Yeah.
that's I don't know, but that's just what I wanted to say. But the girl with the black
Gratitude.
Autumn, I don't know what it
Yeah.
was with me and her, but I felt everything that she was going through there. Even though I was on the Zoom, I felt
Well,
like
she
I
just
was
sent you some
there.
hearts.
Yeah, I felt it. So I hope she got the healing that she needed to get.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
gratitude you for coming, Jenny. Um, is this your first time coming to an aesthetic, even if it's on Zoom?
First time.
Okay.
First
Okay.
time. You
We
know,
gotta
I've
make sure
watched
you
like
come in person.
I gotta come in person. I would have came in person this time if I knew people was canceling, but I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. Cause for sure next time, and I'll let you know. You know what I mean? But I show gratitude.
Gratitude for all you do for us. And oh yeah, when Papa was saying something about you, I don't know, speaking up for yourself or sticking up for yourself, I couldn't really hear, but I knew. I was like, I just told her this the other day.
I don't know what he said. What did he say?
I can't remember, but I
Oh wow.
remember I text you and I was like, I'm so proud of you for standing up for yourself.
You did. You did text me that the other day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he said something and it made me think of that. So whatever it was, I was like, oh, okay. I guess he knew what I was talking about because I
Hmm.
don't even know what I was talking about. I forgot.
Well, gratitude anyway for just attending. So
Yeah,
I show gratitude and for coming up saying what you said. So I appreciate
yeah.
you.
Appreciate
And
you
then
more. You look
we
beautiful
might go
last
talk
night.
again. Gratitude, because it's different
Yeah,
right now.
you look
All
beautiful now. We'll talk again soon.
right, I'll talk to you soon then.
All right,
All right,
peace.
all right, peace. And Miss Aubrey, greetings.
Hey, wait, can y'all hear me? Uh-uh.
I don't know.
What happened? It's like tracker or something is going on. Like,
It just say you're on mute.
it just said something went wrong on my phone.
Uh oh. Wait, it said, oh, Governor, I forgot one part when Mama ate the kale and Carbon said, good job. And she said something like, for a human, I was amazed by that. Oh, really? Okay, wait. Let's see. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. My,
So the experience for me was you still is it ignoring? Oh wait, is it on mine? I'll just talk through. Can I talk to yours?
I have to take a look. Yeah.
So basically, um, with it being my first experience, it was so powerful. Papa called me over to him, and I sat and drank with him. He called me a raging alcoholic because I did not know. He called me a raging alcoholic, but I think that he just set up everything for Lama Dama to come through.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she came through, she was like, "You're gifted."
Okay.
And she told me to get up and she put me to sleep a lot of times, y'all. Child, I was on the floor. I didn't pick up
Really?
stuff. Yes. She put me to sleep a lot of time. Every time she came back, remember I told you she was coming to put me to sleep, and I was running, I was moving back because I was about to say, but she was like, "Don't you run from me? Don't you run?"
Really?
Yes. And she put me. She said, "Sleep." When she put me to sleep again. So for her, and then let's go into the eye contact that Charmy was talking about because that particular time we had locked eyes. I was sitting down and we were steady locking eyes with each other. And when I got up, she gave me the longest hug.
Hmm.
And with that, I just felt so much warmth, so much energy, so much power. But also, I went right into my assignment
Mm.
with her, allowing us to be able to help everybody else that was getting their healing. So for Autumn, and when she's saying the cousins were around when I was on the ground, yes, ma'am, honey, because by the time one of us was up, girl, she was right back on the floor. So we was trying to figure out how we can make sure that she was gonna be good, and also let her know that all of this that is happening needs to happen, so that therefore all of that negative energy or whatever that is, there can go. And you just saw everybody immediately get to work.
Mm.
And all you kept hearing her say is, Yehuda, we're here to work.
Mm.
And it wasn't anything but, hey, everybody's gonna get on their stuff today.
That's Marshall ass snoring. They talk about who snoring Marshall ass.
But as far as the experience, it is so amazing. I feel like I can conquer the world.
I love that.
I really feel like I can conquer the world. And I'm going to say that because you have ancient deities being able to speak so much life into you. And the very things that matter to mortals or people, your family and individuals who always are there and see you 24/7, but to have an ancient deity see you in a different light and never put you down, it really makes you think that we got to get out of the mindset of saying things and making it as if it is a bad thing. we have to kind of take ourselves out of that. Well, if something is wrong with someone, it's a negative thing. No, you're allowing them to get the real truth in the moment so that they can start showing up correctly.
Yeah.
In everything that they do. And for them, it was so much. Like it was the best thing that I've ever done in regards to being able to speak with just the deities, and for it to be Papa and Lama Dama, it was like, greetings, y'all.
They kept saying it was the way he kept saying your name, Aubrey.
Yes, Aubrey. And Papa is just amazing. Papa really allows you to really go into your heart space and really kind of speak to those emotions. And the thing about it is that you have to, number one, hold yourself accountable for those feelings because he already knows that that's how you're feeling. And what he wants you to do is see the greatness out of all of that. And even though that some of these things are a little bit difficult for you to be able to handle, that it is okay for you to be vulnerable. Because at the end of the day, someone in this room has a similarity to how you feel. And what we have to understand is the only way that we can be able to truly understand those emotions is being able to heal one another organically.
That's deep. I like how you put
Genuinely.
that. Absolutely.
So it's like, it's amazing that, yes, Mama Donald was putting people to sleep, but she was also igniting others' powers. Because to know that at the end of the day, I am a part of this amazing tribe, it sets you up for so much more of success because you now know how to be able to speak to certain things.
Absolutely.
So
Gratitude.
for me, it's so much like I can only imagine over the course of the next couple of days how things are going to be able to come back to me in my memory and be able to kind of be like, oh my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
that happened, this
Mm-hmm.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we're talking about it, everybody is so amazing. Like, Mestetics doesn't mean that, oh, you're going to get out of it. Like, that's the comical part about it. Because a lot of people, they hear that, oh, I may get embarrassed, but it ain't even about that. It's about that true, genuine healing.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna embarrass me though. I knew he was gonna do it.
I mean,
I don't even know all he said, but what I heard he said.
yeah.
Nobody told him. I told him what he couldn't say, so he
You
gonna.
talked to him in the shower.
I did. Oh, he did.
He said, Quatina talked to me in the shower and told me not, not to do anything wrong, to be on my best behavior. But I can say that Papa was so good.
Mm.
Because we're used to Papa. Listen, if Papa come, he is gonna tell it.
Yeah.
But Papa did say, "I am here to work, Yehuda, tonight."
Mm. Gratitude, Papa. He still went and says things he knew he shouldn't say. I didn't tell him he couldn't say it, so therefore
Yeah,
he tried it and
he
said
yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm. He
And it's
he
okay.
he kind of bridged the fence, but he reeled it back in.
Yeah, it wasn't just about me though. He
It was
was
about
trying to make
everybody.
love connections and shit with
Oh
people.
yeah, child. Mm, child, Papa. Even me, yeah, those who were there understand. But it was really a great experience overall, and I'm looking forward to the next one, being able to be present at the next one. Like, I'm just ready because I feel like I want to say greetings to y'all again and hear a report on how proud you are of me.
Mm. There's so much frequency in this ear, so loud. Well, gratitude, Aubrey. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I
And I
did.
know you was like, this your first one. I'm like, she has to come to one. She has to in person. You was waiting on it. So gratitude for coming.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime experience. Right, Sean? Gratitude. Well, I can't wait to watch the videos. Like, I know people got videos.
Yeah.
And I got the Zoom. So I may screen record and post some things and put it up so some people can see. Um, Dominic said he spilled all my business too, but it's beautiful to stand in the truth the way Papa does. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, I show gratitude for everyone for coming up and speaking and saying, I want my phone to die. So I will put up a little bit of the clips and allow people to see what took place. So, anyway, I love y'all. Gratitude for coming to the Mestetic, for attending on Zoom, for coming up to the live today and saying what you needed to say. I show gratitude. Peace.